The charts that you create on your dashboard are at-a-glance data visualizations that can quickly become invaluable to your everyday tasks. In this example, we'll show you how to create one of our highly prized charts, a busy hour of the day chart, which will show you the number of calls to a specific workgroup by each hour of the day. In the process, you'll learn different ways to create charts, as well as how to configure and filter the data to serve your best interests. There are 2 ways to create a chart on a dashboard. First, you must put the Dashboard tab into edit mode by clicking the Edit Dashboard button in the Dashboards tab bar. Here, you can click the Add Chart button in the top left corner, which will place a chart with default dimensions into a default location. Secondly, in edit mode you will see a grid on which your charts rest. By dragging across the grid, you can create a chart that fits the dimensions of your choosing. Once the blank chart has been made, you will need to select the data source and dataset, which define whether the data of interest is historical data for a specific time range, or if it's real-time data as it's happening now. For our example here, we want workgroup-specific calls, so we will choose Q data. However, if we wanted to see the calls to a hunt group or an individual user, we could choose call party activity, or if we wanted trunk data, we could choose that instead. Now that I've chosen the data source and dataset, we will configure the way the data is being presented and laid out. The Chart Options area is where we will set the chart type, layout order, and time range, as well as the chart values, categories, and subcategories that will define the data we wish to be presented in the chart. For our busy hour of the day chart, we will choose to present the data on a bar chart that is laid out horizontally with stack bars, which will segment our subcategory into stacks so we can see how much of the total calls in each hour are being abandoned, transferred to an agent, etc. We will leave the chart order default, and for time range we will use a specified number of days set to last 30 days. The value of interest is the count of all calls. We will choose it from the Chart Values drop-down menu. We will then choose a category of call date, group, hour, and a subcategory of exit reason with the data of interest showing on the chart. We will refine the chart by applying filters to the data. In this case, we are not interested in seeing calls to all workgroups, nor are we interested in seeing calls during off hours of the day. By clicking on the Filters button located in the bottom left corner of the Chart Options pane, we can apply filters to both call date, group hour, and the workgroup name. Click on the plus beside the available filters and select the boxes that apply here. I will choose 817 for the hours of the day filter, and I'll choose our example workgroup as UT main. The busy hours of the day chart can help us establish which of our agents we should schedule, and how many agents should be on queue during certain hours. This way, we can schedule meetings and other activities around the chart's data. The chart can be resized for better presentation by clicking and dragging the blue handles on the outer edge. By default, your chart name will be auto-generated and directly related to the items and settings that you've applied to your chart. However, you may manually change it by clicking the Edit button beside the chart title. Finally, apply the settings to your chart and save it to your dashboard.